When I looked at the prompt for this assignment, I didn't think it was such a major task. I scribbled a few notes on a piece of paper, and then when I felt ready, I sat in front of the laptop, staring into the depths of the blank white screen. 2 hours later, I realized that I had been struck with a severe case of the very ailment I was to write about. A severe case of writer's block. Like many who evade our professors when we're late with a paper, I scurried to another room whenever I spotted my mother hovering over me, making sure I was finishing my homework. I was frustrated and disappointed with my performance, or lack thereof. Now the question is, what could be done about writer's block? A malady that strikes without warning and discriminates no one. I decided to take a proactive approach and listed possible symptoms and solutions for my dreaded condition. The first symptom: as young students, we fear judgments and criticisms about a lot of things, but when it's in the classroom, it's usually our writing. The treatment: talking with a friend or a tutor about the subject truly helps. This builds confidence and alleviates any self-doubt. Remember, first drafts do not have to be perfect. Writing is a process. The second symptom: I have come across the issue of not understanding the assignment given, which is always frightening for me. The treatment: if you find yourself in this situation, don't be embarrassed. 9 out of 10 times, your problem is probably shared by your classmates. You can consult the textbook or the professor to clarify what's expected from you. Most college professors actually like hearing from you and want to help. If you're feeling too shy, ask a classmate about their approach. Symptom 3. There's of course the feeling of feeling unprepared, where the fault may be our own. The treatment is that if the feeling is there, don't ignore it. The lack of information and knowledge may be holding you back. So read more about your topic to gather ideas, inspiration, and motivation. Symptom 4. Of course, we have all dealt with stress. But the treatment is very simple. You can stretch, breathe, and relax. You can walk away from the computer or notebook. Putting too much pressure on yourself can be detrimental to any writer. Symptom 5. Anxiety is a common issue with all students. But the treatment is to tune out that little negative voice in your head that says, "What's wrong with you? You can't even put 2 sentences together." Focus your energy. Listen to relaxing music, regroup your thoughts, and get back to the task at hand. For this assignment, I interviewed a few fellow students, to share their own prescriptions on this burdening problem. To prevent the contractions of the dreaded writer's block, here are a few, some unusual, some practical ideas. 1. Pre-writing. In personal communication with Samantha Rodriguez on July 7, 2015, she stated that, "Before writing, I spend a lot of time thinking about how and where I'm going to put the information. I even dream about what I'm going to write about before I actually write it." In personal communication with Catherine Carroll on July 7, 2015, "I naturally brainstorm ideas while I distract myself away from the assignment. So, coming back to the piece, I feel refreshed and things come easier." The next, free writing and outlining. Interviewing my mother, Alicia Coronado, in personal communication on July 7, 2015, I found that free writing without revision or stopping really helps writer's block. In personal communication with my friend Tony Bondoc, an outline usually helps organize my thoughts. The next one, reading. Alicia Coronado also stated, "I usually read to help my writer's block. I read anything to avoid anything school-related." And when all else fails, my friend Samantha Rodriguez stated, "I usually stop and in my frustration curse at whatever it is I'm writing, in my head, under my breath, out loud, just until I feel better, or I just step away and distract myself until inspiration comes." The solution to writer's block may vary depending on your situation and style, but rest assured they all work. If you ever find yourself inflicted by writer's block, try these remedies until you find the one that works for you.